What's going on, everybody? Tyquil, that's me, and I'm back here. We cooking up again, because I'm consistent now. If you can't tell who we cooking up for right now, already from the title, Travis Scott. So we're gonna be making some dark vibes tonight. I don't know if I've changed the color of the lights because it's kind of like a Miami like retro club right now. But let's just jump right into this video. Okay, so to start out, we're gonna be using this sample from my upcoming loop kit titled Paradise. Well, that was a very hard P right there. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you how I made it right now. We'll sample, man, we getting there. So to start off from how I made this sample, I started out with this little omnisphere little So this is a, sounds like a retro. Is this going off? Oh, bye. It's backwards. It's backwards again. Come on, stop producing garbage. This right here, this is a pad out of Ethernet Drum Vault, pad digital. It's very synthy. It's like, I think it's a Juno or something, JP Green Suite. It's okay, it's neither of those, but it's very synthy, very retro-y, which is a lot of, you know, a vibe you will get from a lot of Travis Scott's music, the Cactus Jackman. And then alongside with the, did I even click on the chords? Okay, so essentially this is an F minor. This is what the key of when I made it in. I pitched around with it for the sample, the one that you're gonna hear in the kit, just for a different feel, different vibe. Dropped it up a little bit, dropped it up. That makes no sense. Okay, but these are the chords right now. But then we're gonna move over here. This is a little top melody I added in. I don't even know what sound. I literally couldn't remember to tell you what sound this is. Okay. Birds on the Trap. So literally, but this is just a little top melody, just a little accent. It's a little something to give it a little bounce, you know, because it's already got some bounce from the little like synth thing, whatever you call it. Well, yeah, you know what I meant. But what really gives it that full vibe is this little analog lab, and I literally just used the same preset on my last video, so you already know what I'm about to say. Say it with me. Mystic Pluck, exactly. And did I mix it the exact same way as the last video? The answer is yes. Like I said, analog lab is a vibe. Okay, what's special? You know, first let me get into this. So what's special about it is I grow speed it. Is it special? Actually, no. I'm just gonna move on. And there's literally no special way I mix it. I just cut out the lows like normal. Effectrix. I played around with the reverse a little bit, add some little dots in there, filter, and I took out a lot of the high end on there. Of course, there's a little LFO sort of thing going on. Phaser, added a lot of reverb onto it, give it a really like airy effect. It just gives it that little like dark like analog retro synth sort of. That's this entire sample. That's a lot of the stuff you'll hear from Travis, is this like retro synth analog sort of vibe. So we move down onto here, stereo imager. I've really like spaced it out on the left and right channel because I didn't want to occupy the space that the pad already was in. It's everything else and thing. I want this to be very prevalent in the main sample that you hear. This is where you get most of the bounce from. And of course, what is a beat without, or what's a sample without RC20 on it? That alongside with these three right here. And again, this analog lab, this is just a little pad, little wobbly pad, just a string, classic string. Then this was another preset. I actually did this on, hold up, I made this on this computer. This is my old computer, an old Trooper. That's what I used to do all my videos on. There's nothing suspect on there right now, but I had this plugin that I cannot get anymore on this computer because Catalina, get out of here, 32-bit support, so I can't get it again. It's just another synth. That's all this is. It's just another synth. It's just synths overlaid on each other. Just that's all this is. Just a bunch of layers. But everything this added on with each other. But this is where you get the real like. This is the Thai sauce right here. No one knows about this, so get your pen and papers out. This is a contact library called Sensual Saxophone, and it's mad wavy. You got this one knob right here. There's literally like there's 4 settings or 5 settings. Literally, I don't use any of this besides this one knob right here. It's called the sex knob. The more you turn it up, okay, that's that. So it's the sex knob is up there, but it's not all the way there. But I just added a bunch of reverb, filter, low passed it. Of course, I cut out the lows. I don't want it messing up with the bass I had going. And this, I have it sitting in front of you because I want it very separated from everything else. Very separated. That's English. But with everything, gross beat. But where it really gets saucy is right here. I have everything cut out, open. Everything opens up. This little thing right here, the little mystic pluck, really opens up with the bass. So there's a lot of variation between one section to the other. So it's slow. So this could be like a verse right here leading up into an intro. Or so this could be like an intro leading up into the rest of it. And then it comes back and slows down again. That's a lot of stuff that you want in a Travis beat. A lot of variation, or not even a lot of variation. You can keep it simple, but it's just you gotta make sure that smacks. Okay, I should gotta smack like my Italian grandmother with a wooden spoon. It's gotta. But this is a bass out of shout out Aberration, but it's mad distorted and it slides around a lot. What I did to it is added R bass mono on it. I added R bass on it and used preset big bottoms, and it really like brought out a bunch of that low end. And then I came to the one knob driver and I like completely distorted it, because without it, so you can hear a big difference. I took out a bunch of the high end right here that I didn't need, and I raised up a little bit of this low range right here. But that's the sample. Okay, so for the sample, I actually pitched it. So now it's in G minor, and we're just gonna add some drums on it. We're gonna go crazy with it. Let's add some claps. I'll be lazy. I'm gonna use a clap MIDI. That ain't it. I like this MIDI right here. So what I'm actually gonna do is, just for a little bit of more extra bounce, I'm gonna add like a secondary hat onto it, and it's just gonna hit on every 2 sets. But it's gonna be really low. I'm gonna pull the attack down, hold the case, stay and release all this down. So now when it'll just stop the minute that you let go of the note. I'm gonna add some variation. Kind of like this. I'm gonna have this actually go throughout this entire. I'm gonna add a little perk maybe a little classic little. Yeah, I like this one better. I'm gonna add my little shaker from my own kit. Find a good place to do a little roll. I like it right there. So I'm gonna copy that over because I don't want this getting too complex with the drums. But I'm also gonna play with the velocity of it. I'm gonna have it roll upwards. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna play with the pan of it too, just change it up. So I'm gonna have this one be on this side. This one's gonna move down over here. All right, it's a little bit of variation. Now to choose an 808, we're gonna use a. I love using this 808 from Travis. It's a great 808 right here. Shout out to Trav. 2-time on each bar. Although I might have it kick one last time just to lead up into the next section. But I'm going to turn this 808 down because like it is clipping. Like there, that's better. I'm going to turn this kick up all the way though. Alright, but I'm going to section this beat out right now. So actually I'm going to get rid of this little slider. I don't like that. Break right here or something, where it goes to. And then right here it can ride out to this. No 808. Get rid of that. Oh no, don't get rid of that. This is actually another bass right here, so I have this section come in. Then this bass could come in. This is a like a bass. I actually didn't show this, but it's the same exact pattern as the 808, but just like a bass. But that's pretty much it for this video. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Again, as usual, we doing this. We actually being active right now. So my thing just stopped. Turn those post notifications on. Drop a comment if you liked what I did. You probably didn't, but you know. Oh my. And make sure y'all check in the description for the kits that I use in this video. Paradise Loop kit's gonna be coming out next week, so stay tuned for that. Holy Tie MIDI kit you can get right now. Link down below, or you can click up here and it'll be in the cards, as I think that's what you call it. But that's it for me. I'll see you on the next video. Doing that corny thing.